Nearly fell off there. The water's quite high today. So, it's been a couple of weeks. And some things have happened. But in majority, there hasn't really been a lot to film.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without what's been holding us back now. Let's move closer to a new history, find out what we can be together.
Nearly fell off there. The water's quite high today. So, it's been a couple of weeks. And some things have happened. But in majority, there hasn't really been a lot to film. We've done some work on the windows, which we're putting footage together for that. But the biggest thing is, I went back to work for full time, which has its advantages in that I like the money, and we can spend that on the boat, and that's going to be absolutely brilliant right now. But it also means I lose 40 hours of daylight, and so I'm typing away at a laptop, basically doing my old job, but for a different company. And so far it's been working out pretty good. So this is my usual daily walk, which you'll probably be seeing again before we leave. But the basic plan for right now is to leave on the 29th of October. And because I'm working, it means that we can't do a straight shot down to where we want to get to. We're going to have to basically change the way that we've been doing cruising, but including full-time work. And part of that is going to be sailing at the weekends when the weather permits, and either anchoring out or being in a marina. I'm not sure I'm ready to be full-time in a marina all the time, but we'll see. So the idea at the moment is we'll go to Cape Lookout, because it's near Beaufort, and then we'll stop there a week, leave there on a Friday night, do an overnight to Wrightsville Beach, stop there another week, which is a narrow channel where you actually anchor out, but I'm hoping if we get there early enough in the morning we'll be able to get up closer by the bridge, which would be great. Then we're gonna go from Wrightsville straight to Charleston and take a 2-day sail. Doesn't look like we're gonna do it to Charleston. We'll might even stop in Georgetown. Not sure yet, but hopefully we can get to Charleston with no issues. And then the plan is to go to St. Augustine, spend another week there, which we like. St. Augustine is probably one of the best cruising places going. So we're going to leave St. Augustine and then head towards Cape Canaveral, and we're looking at Talmar Bay Marina, and I figured if we do everything that we say that we're going to do, we'll probably have it pretty much either the first week of December or the latter part of November. It's actually getting pretty cold, as you can see. I've got a hoodie on. We just want to say a quick hello to Jason, who's our latest Patreon. Really appreciate you signing up for that. We also want to thank Jim and Lisa and Josh and Sandra, as always, for doing the same thing. It's definitely making us want to keep making videos. I mean, you've probably know we've got no aspirations of being some big YouTube channel. This is more about documenting the journey and the lifestyle as we see it. Because there are some advantages to living on a boat. One is if you get bored of the neighbours, or fed up with the neighbours, or even fall out with the neighbours, you can move. But we haven't fallen out with a neighbour yet. And when it gets cold, you can go where it's warmer, and when it gets too hot, you can go where it's cooler. In our case, we boats paid for in full, so the only real costs are marina fees and diesel and food for everybody, and the law dictates that I have to feed my kids, which is kind of a shame, but you know, it's that kind of thing. Met up with some friends that we've known online for quite some time, and they came out to Whitaker Point. Oriental is a strange town in a lot of ways. It's a very quiet town, very small town. Population is about 900 people. There are actually more boats here than there are people, but a lot of these boats never actually go out on the water. They just stay tied up to the marinas, which is kind of a shame, really. But it then comes back to what are people doing with the boats for the lifestyle. And a lot of people, it's a bit like tiny house living, really. You know, people are staying on boats in order to have a cheaper lifestyle, because housing is getting extremely expensive. I mean, we sold our house last year, and we're absolutely grateful that we actually sold it. But I don't think I would want to buy another house. So, say hi to Matt. Matt is an awesome dock master. So if you come to Whitaker Point, come and see him. He really does look after the boats. Even during the storms, he comes out, he checks all the lines, he makes sure everybody is safe, even if you're not on your boat. If your boat's rubbing, he'll find a fender to help you, you know. So that's one of the things that we love the most about our boat. Being here, it's uh-oh, I'm being called. So this is Stephanie and Mike and their boat, and I'll talk to you in a minute. So, Talon's birthday present.
I'm sorry about that, Stephen.
Sorry, tripping over stuff. So, one of the best things that I like about this life is the people that you get to meet. And I really haven't met someone that I don't dislike, to be honest. Well, no, that's the one way of putting it, that I don't like. And I'm extremely fussy about people that I like and don't like, because a lot of people think that I don't like anybody. And in some cases they might be right. But there is a couple that have just started cruising. They've been talking to Latrell Tracy's been talking to Latrell probably for the best part of 2 years. And they have 4 teenage boys. They have a beautiful boat. It really made me want to sell everything and get a catamaran, but I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll see. And they came up here just to see us, which was totally amazing. I don't think there's been many people that have ever said, hey, where you're at, we're coming particularly to come and see you. So they spent a couple of days here before going on to the Annapolis Boat Show. We thought about going to that, but by the time we're not ready to sail anywhere quite yet. We got stuff to do on the boat, and being restricted to the weekends and the evenings means that things are taking a little bit longer than we thought they would. The impellers in there, so I need to change that. It's a little bit of rust, and I've got a filter there that I need to take out. Yep. This? Yep, that stuff. All of it.
What you could do.
Right. Hold that. Screw the lid on. Right. And then all you're gonna do is pump it. Right, and you keep pumping it until it comes out of there. Do it slowly because you don't want any air bubbles in there. Go a bit faster. Whoa! Okay, there we go. Yeah, it came out. That big screwdriver.
It was by that thingy, that box thingy.
Okay. Here comes the hard bit. You're gonna hold it right there.
Okay.
Right, but you're gonna have to come around from the other side.
Use that one or this one?
No, this one right here. On my hand.